Hey everyone, it is Tanya. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another speed build. Today I'm doing kind of a different build. I have been really wanting to do another vehicle tiny house for a while, and I've been trying to figure out how to go about it and make it look realistic. You might have seen a couple of years ago I did a school bus conversion. I will make sure to link that down below and hopefully up in the corner as well if you'd like to check that out. And I had so much fun with that build, but since then I haven't been able to figure out how to do another build that was a similar concept but was like a different vehicle and make it look realistic. Until today, where I decided to create a box truck or like a Mack truck, whatever you want to call these, a moving truck maybe, and turn the back into a functioning tiny house. And I have play tested this. It does work. I'm really happy with it. So basically what I did is I scaled up this truck that came in debug with the cottage living expansion pack. And so inside it's obviously blocking part of the flooring on one side. So I raised that up so it was like split level. And I have the bedroom space, like the full living space in that area, and I have the kitchen area when you first walk in. I just thought this was such a fun idea, and we have items that lend themselves to this particular style on the outside. So it was a really fun build to do. This actually is almost a starter home. It's not quite a starter home, but it comes in at 23,023 simoleons. And I'm building this on the 4 Old Mill Lane lot in the world of Henford-on-Bagley. So here I just placed a little awning over the door. That's actually a debug item as well, or shall I edit objects with Strangerville, and then figuring out the floor plan on the inside. I knew I was going to have a step up to the top level. I actually do end up lowering that down a step because having it 3 steps up, your Sims can access it, but 4, they can't. So a little bit later after I test that out, I will be changing it. You'll see it just all of a sudden shift. But for right now, I'm just putting down some placeholder furniture to get an idea of how I might lay out the space and make sure everything works. And that helps figure out the floor plan in such a small space. Actually, for the bathroom here, it's a 2-tile bathroom. I just have a toilet and a shower because right outside the bathroom is the kitchen sink. So I decided to only have 1 sink in this space. It is in the back of a truck, so I thought that that was okay, and just trying to figure out how I want to lay out the kitchen. And I don't end up keeping this color of counter, but I do end up keeping these counters. I thought that they would be a really nice one to use in this space, a pretty simple, more modern looking counter. Those ones are from Dream Home Decorator. And then I was thinking we would have space for a desk up here and a small dresser. I was just trying to figure out what was the best way to lay everything out, but we're going outside now and starting on some landscaping. At first, I was thinking this truck was just like parked alone here, but then I added a couple other vehicles on the lot, thinking this was sort of a place for some, like a variety of vehicles on wheels. Or homes on wheels, vehicles on wheels, wow. So I end up putting one of these trailers and also an Airstream as well, which are both from Strangerville Debug. But I thought like homes on wheels would be a cute idea. Like they're all parked here and there's like a bit of a community space in the middle. So I am, just decorating this. I get a fence around the border with lots of greenery, and I wanted it to feel like they were parked here for a long time. And so everything's been growing around them. It's more of a stationary space, but they have the option to drive it around if they'd like to, and I just thought it was really fun to turn a truck into a home. So if you have any other ideas of some builds I could do that are turning something else into a home, let me know. I have, of course, done the school bus build. I turned a fire station into a house, which was really fun. I feel like there's been a couple of other things as well, but if you have any ideas, do let me know. I'd be totally down to do that. I love doing builds like this. I just think it's so refreshing. And I also got some fairy lights here draped around the outside. I thought it added a little bit of personality, and those are from Toddler Stuff. They're one of my favorite items. I don't use that many items from the Toddler Stuff pack, but that is definitely one of them. And then I'm adding this bonfire item from the werewolf pack. It's just like a bunch of old furniture and stuff, and it felt really appropriate for this lot. And I grabbed a couple of chairs out here as well. I'll be getting a few others. I just wanted the space to look lived in, but not too messy. And then, working on the terrain paint a little bit more, making sure all of the pathways went up to the doors of the spaces, and trying to make it look a little bit messy. And then, of course, fixing that little tire piece that I put in the back. That is actually the new tire-like seat from the Werewolves pack. Scaling it up and rotating it made it look like it was the back tires of this truck, which I really enjoyed. And then just getting some more greenery throughout. I just added so much landscaping. I had a blast with this lot. Not only like decorating the truck and making the truck, but I love doing this style of landscaping. It's one of my favorites, but I feel like I should do some more structured landscaping sometime soon. More manicured gardens, maybe something more modern. So maybe sometime soon that'll be coming. I'm giving myself ideas as I talk aloud to you. Anyway, grabbing some more of these plants. I used mostly debug here. There's a combination of plants from Cottage Living as well as the Werewolves pack, because there were some beautiful things that came for that world. And I think they work really well here in Henford-on-Bagley as well. And then just placing down lots of rocks and being quite indecisive on how I want to place them and the sizing of them. I end up scaling up everything, and they're much bigger rocks, but I left the process in so you could see me playing around with these and trying to figure out how to make them look as natural and like I'm not using the same 3 rocks over and over again. I really wish we had some more of these, maybe someday, but I highly doubt it. I just think it helps to make the space look nice and like there's a dedicated walkway, especially because I was imagining these vehicles have been parked here for a long time. Anyway, we are heading inside now and starting to work on the kitchen space, figuring out some flooring. Like I had mentioned, all of that furniture was just placeholder except for the counters. I knew I wanted to use them in one color or another. And I ended up using this brown swatch, which I think looks really nice. I wanted it to feel warm and cozy, kind of like a stark contrast to what the outside looks like. It's like this metal truck with a logo and stuff on it. I wanted the inside to feel really cozy and cute. So that was the idea, and then just placing down where the things in the bathroom are going to go, but I will decorate that later on. I just wanted to get the concept going. There you go. And then just changing these stairs, and I thought about having tile in the kitchen, but I decided against it in the end. I really liked how the wood looked, and I ended up using this bed from Eco Lifestyle. I just think it's so pretty. I really, really love this bed, and there ends up being a bookcase above it and this really deep blue wall. I believe that is from the Fitness Stuff pack. It's got like a subtle wave to it, and I just think it looks so nice. The subtle texture and that dark color, I think, is a really nice accent wall for the bed to go against. And I paired it with this rug from the Decor to the Max kit. It's so pretty. And I got a guitar in here as well. And then we are going to be picking out the desk that I want to put in this space because I definitely wanted to have a desk over here. I was able to move stuff around a little bit as well to include this base game bookshelf next to it. I did mix some woods, but in general, I think a lot of them match and I think it looks really cute. Also, you can't access that closet. I just thought it looked nice there, but there is a dresser in this space that you can access. So no worries on that. Just picking out a chair to go at the desk. I have a laptop from Base Game here, and I really figured out some of the colors based on the swatches we had available from Dream Home Decorator and Eco Lifestyle. So the blue on the wall stays and the rug stays, but I got rid of the blue out of the actual bed, and we're just trying to figure out what to put above the bed. I do end up putting a bookcase sort of wall decor piece. I don't think that functions as a bookcase. It's just decor. But I thought that looked really nice. I did think about adding some paintings and stuff, but I didn't do that in the end. I just thought this looked more, I don't know, lived in, customized. I thought it was very cute. And I ended up using actually a cabinet piece on the floor as the bedside table here and put a couple of things on there using the red shelf, which is the CC item that helps me place things at very precise levels. I think it's super helpful, but I don't leave it in the game, so no worries on that. There is no CC in this build. So I just got some plants and a couple of books, and then we're going to decorate the office space. I really wanted to put this like corkboard, whiteboard combo piece that came with the university pack and, you know, some books and stuff, trying to make the space look lived in but not too cluttered. It is a small home. Of course, I had to get my cutting boards in the kitchen though, and a fruit bowl, and I believe, yeah, a flower over here in the corner as well. That's the majority of what's in the kitchen. I also add a microwave here on top of our mini fridge and like a bread box. And I believe a towel by the sink. Just a couple of accessories to make the space feel more lively. And of course, a fire alarm, temperature controls, all of that. So you can make sure your Sims are comfortable. And then we're heading on into the bathroom. I pretty much keep this the same. I just add a toilet paper roll and like a shelf up above the toilet for some storage. The one that is from Tiny Living, it's the best one. I can't imagine a better one. And that's pretty much it for the inside. Just remembering I needed a trash can. I did playtest this. As you can see, he can still get around. And then I grabbed an outdoor trash can and a couple of other chairs for the outside. And that's pretty much it for this build. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. That really does help me out. You can also subscribe to the channel if you have not already and click that bell to be notified of every single time I upload a new video. Thank you so very much for watching. Enjoy the screenshots and I'll see y'all next time. Bye everyone.